When I was about 3 years old, my father was real active in the muzzle loading sports, and I wouldn't leave him alone. Anytime he went out to shoot, it was like, I gotta go with you, I gotta go with you. And then about the time I turned 5, I started competing and been doing it ever since. And now my father and I still compete every year in vintage side-by-side sporting clays shoots throughout the Midwest. That was one of the last promises that I made to my mom. The last night she was around, she looked at me and she made me promise. She said, you know, the one thing I want you to do is make sure that as long as your dad is still healthy and mentally capable of doing it, you get him to these shoots, because that's what keeps him going. And so I made her that promise. At Kent County Conservation League, I'm the coach for their youth shooting team. It's a great team. It's kids from about the age of 12 all the way up into college. And we teach them to shoot the clay sports: skeet, trap, sporting clays, 5-stand. And they compete all across the United States. A big piece of it for me is teaching people responsibility and safety. If we can teach these kids to be safe and responsible, and adults to be safe and responsible gun owners, and this is a sport that we can continue. And when you look at sporting clays, and especially the vintage stuff, it's kind of stepping back into time and getting back to what the sport was really about. It was about being in the woods, it was about working over dogs, it was about flushing game, and it was about kind of the spirit or the camaraderie of that as well. And now we just get to do that without live birds. We go out and we shoot at clay pigeons or clay targets, and you get that same kindred spirit. And there's nothing greater than the look on someone's face when they break a target for the first time, or if they've been missing a target forever, and you get them back on it. They just get this Christmas morning smile on their face that really just kind of warms the depth of my soul. That's one of my true passions, is teaching people how to shoot again, or for the first time, or to be better at it so that they can enjoy it, just because that's the opportunity I had growing up. And I look back at all the great memories that I have as a kid and through college. And I think, man, if I can do that for one kid, if I can do that for one of the people we serve at Hope Network, if I can do that for one member of the community, then I've done what someone's done for me in the past.